Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Moving with Mosley. I'm Anthony Mosley, and we're going to talk today about the 7 tips on making the inside of your home ready for sale. Hey again, welcome back to another episode of Moving with Mosley, where we're talking about today 7 tips to make the inside of your home ready for sale. In our last video, we talked about curb appeal and what it looks like from your home to look at the home from the curb, and top 5 tips that you can do there. So maybe you should go check that out as well if you haven't already. So now that we're inside the home, I'm going to tell you number 1 is probably something that you've heard before, but what exactly does that mean? Depersonalize and declutter the inside of the home is number 1. So depersonalize. When people are walking into your home, they don't want to see you in there, not physically, but they don't want to see your stuff hung on the walls, your family photos, your achievements from doing a triathlon or what have you. People don't want to see those things because they're trying to envision themselves in the home. So taking out the things that aren't general, like family photos, take the family photo down. I'm sure it's a beautiful photo. And put up something that is maybe more of a general piece of artwork. Okay? Decluttering. When you're looking at a table or a tabletop or even the countertop going all the way around, is when you're showing your home, you want it to look like a model home. So on the countertops, take down the Keurig, take down the hand mixer, take down the flour and all the stuff that it looks pretty, and it's definitely super helpful when you're living in the home. But when people are walking around the home and they see all that stuff on there, it looks like clutter. And it looks like your home doesn't have any countertop space, or it feels more closed in because the mantle in the living room has more than 3 or 4 things on it. It has pictures of nephews and nieces, and it has, an achievement, or it has a little bell or a clock or a this thing or a knickknack or that. Depersonalize and declutter your home. All right, guys, tip number 2 when making your home ready for sale on the inside is to pack. That's right. You're moving anyway, go ahead and start packing things up. For instance, clothes that you're not wearing because they're winter clothes, or clothes that you're not wearing because you're selling in the winter and now it's summer. So we don't need the snow boots, we don't need the gloves and the hats and the coats and the snow pants in the summertime anyway. Pack those things up and either put them in storage away from the home, if you can, would be preferable, or in a basement or in an attic space, or maybe in a corner of the garage. So packing up your home will show that you have closet space people can utilize because maybe somebody uses their closets differently than you do. So packing up your non-essential clothes, think probably 30 to 45 days are all the clothes that you really need. So think ahead to the next 30, 45 days of listing your home. What clothes are you going to need? Okay? So additionally, in packing is make sure you're packing away your valuables. For instance, maybe you have a keepsake. Maybe you have a watch. Don't ask my wife about the watch, but maybe you have valuables that you need to pack away and get them out of your house. There are unscrupulous people out there. We want to give people the benefit of the doubt, but let's be real. Pack up your valuables. Pack up your non-essential clothes. And lastly, in regards to packing, is make sure that you have a storage unit or somewhere to take these things to go put them so they're not stacking up a bedroom or they're not stacking up in the garage somewhere. All right, so we've depersonalized, we've decluttered, we've started packing things, and you might start noticing scuff marks on the walls, or you might start seeing nail holes. So tip number 3 is we want to make sure that we paint the inside of the house. That's right, even in a seller's market, filling those nail holes, sanding them down, touching up the paint, or considering repainting the entire inside of the house is a small investment to make. If you're repainting the inside of the house, probably a little bit larger of an investment. But either way, it makes the whole home look uniform, clean, and fresh, and your agent gets to market it saying, home has been freshly painted. Freshly painted subconsciously tells people there's something I don't have to do when I move into this house. I can just move right in. So please consider touching up at minimum the paint to the house and or having the entire house repainted. Number 4 on our list today is deep clean the house. Imagine, if you will, you're coming into your house for the first time, or any house for that matter. You'd be surprised how closely and where people look to see if you have cleaned the home. It tells them subconsciously, and it tells them literally, how well do you take care of your house. Now, not everybody does that, but we want to serve the masses to make sure that anybody that comes through your home understands that you've taken care of it. So deep clean the house includes fan blades, cleaning off the blinds, maybe the mini blinds that you have, cleaning those, dusting those, cleaning that out, replacing air filters. Some of them are very accessible in homes. People can open those up and go, ooh, or wow, that looks like they live a really clean life, and then close it back up. And then the biggest expense, I would say, in deep cleaning your house is to have the carpets deep cleaned by either a cleaning company or renting a steamer to clean the carpet. So number 4, deep clean the house. All right, so we're a little more than halfway through our 7 tips. Tip number 5 to making the inside of your home ready for sale is something you've probably never heard before. I would encourage you to have a friend, a neighbor, family member, somebody that doesn't live inside your home come over and conduct, number 5, a smell test. That's right. Somebody needs to come in your home and smell your house. When people come into the home, they can only use a certain amount of senses: sound, sight, and smell. People aren't going to taste your house, right? But they're going to feel it. They're going to see the textures on the wall and walk around. How does the home feel? But also, how does the home smell? You may cook with different spices than other people, or maybe you have pets, or maybe you've got a newborn baby and it smells like newborn baby in your house. But having a friend or a family, somebody that's going to be honest with you and say, hey, you know what? It honestly stinks like wet dog in here. Then I would encourage you to do that. And number 5 is have somebody come over and conduct a smell test. And then, of course, alleviate whatever those smells are. Number 6, you've probably heard this one before. And yes, even in a hot seller's market, is to stage the home. So even in a seller's market, staging the home shows people spatial recognition. Will a king-size bed with 2 end tables fit in this space? What chair can put there? Will a long dining room table fit in the dining room? So having furniture in the home, I don't necessarily mean hiring a company to come in and bring in all their furniture and take out all your stuff. No, but to stage the home, studies show that homes that are staged sell for more money and faster. Yes, homes are selling in a seller's market very fast already, but when people have spatial recognition, for instance, the master, the king bed, and then the 2 side tables, will it fit between those windows, or will there be enough walking room between? Using the furniture that you already have to stage your home, maybe you need to put something in an empty room or take something out because there's too many things in the room. So staging the home will help your home sell faster, and studies show for more money. All right, here we are at item number 7 on our list of making your home ready for sale before you go to market. Number 7 is getting a pre-sale home inspection. Yes, hiring an inspector to come in and inspect your house before you sell it. What an inspector is going to be looking for is a general condition of the home. Does the furnace, the air conditioner, the water heater, are all the major mechanical parts of the home operating as intended? They'll also look at outlets. They'll also look at underneath sinks and toilets and showers and making sure things are draining properly. There aren't any leaks. So what this does is it sets yourself up for when the time comes and you have a home under contract, have the home under contract with a potential buyer. Most states, and in the states that I'm licensed in, Arkansas and Missouri, buyers still have the ability to hire their own inspector. But in a seller's market especially, having the home pre-inspected might allow the buyer to say, hey, they already had the home inspected. Here were the things they found, and here are the things that they already took care of. I'm okay writing my offer, not contingent upon an inspection. Now, Granted, talk with your realtor about that if you would feel comfortable. In Arkansas and Missouri, you as a buyer still have the ability to hold your own inspections, have all inspections done within the time period. Check with your agent, of course. But doing that pre-sale home inspection, making sure your home is tip-top ready to go, it's fun to receive offers on a property when there is no inspection criteria, there is no inspection contingency, another step, another holdup in the process. Things can be done a whole lot quicker, and people might be willing to offer more for your home if they know that it's been inspected and you've taken care of the things on the list. So there you have it. There's 7 tips to make the inside of your home ready for sale before you put it on the market. This was kind of a second part to my curb appeal video that I shot not too long ago. So if you are watching this one first, go check that one out to know what to do on the outside of your home. Thank you again for tuning in to Moving with Mosley. I'm Anthony Mosley. Stay tuned for more videos. If you'd like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'd love to hear feedback on how you're enjoying these videos, or maybe perhaps a video you'd like me to shoot in the future. Have a great day.